In this adventure,
we're going up that.
Angel's Landing at Zion National Park is often considered one of the most dangerous hikes in America. At one point, you will find yourself death gripping the chains as you cross over a ledge that can't be more than 2 feet wide, with a 1,000-foot drop on either side of you. One of us is super nervous, the other really excited. Ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this? We are Jordan and Megan.
We live and travel full-time with these two goofballs, Max and Allie, in our converted cargo trailer.
We just did Subway yesterday.
So we're exhausted.
9.5 miles. And then we got finished and found out we got our permit for Angel's Landing. So we are on our way up Angel's Landing, which is 5 round trip?
5.4.
5.4 miles round trip. We're going up that.
At this point, I looked up and was just trying really hard not to think about it because I did not want to get nervous.
And I look at that and see danger, so I get really excited.
After checking in with a ranger at the grotto, very quickly you start working your way up.
All right, Megan, you've almost conquered Walter's Wiggles. What do you have to say for yourself?
When you win switchbacks, it's very steep.
It is very steep. For switchbacks, they're steep. This is the kind of thing people put switchbacks on to avoid.
Once you top the switchbacks, you can cool down as you walk through Refrigerator Canyon.
All right, we're at Scout's Landing.
We took a break at Scout's Lookout, and there were these really cute little chipmunks, but they got to be a nuisance because they kept trying to steal our snack.
The little chipmunks. They're way too used to people.
Before you start the last half mile up Angel's Landing, you have to check in with another ranger. Ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?
No.
No.
Not even close. So I gave it a go.
You did. So many footsteps worn into it. This part's not bad. Just needs some handhold sometimes. You got this part, babe. This part shouldn't be a problem.
I made it up the first section of chains and then was like, nope.
Right, you definitely were confident that your decision was a no.
Yeah. It's like an 800-foot drop on both sides. You could only see off to the right at that point, but I was starting to feel nauseous. I knew I couldn't keep going, but I wanted you to be able to keep going. Right. So we found a good spot that I could sit comfortably.
And then decided that I was going to keep going and do the whole thing and come back. I'm really glad that I was able to go because I love heights and I love challenges. And the Angel's Landing definitely checked off those boxes. So having done it, there were multiple parts where I was glad Megan decided not to participate because I know her level of concern and anxiety with some things, and there were spots that I got to and I was like, wow, I don't think Megan would go past this point.
It's literally a 1,000-foot drop on both sides. I think the knife's edge is actually relatively short, right?
It's short, but it's very, very thin. So there were multiple times where I would come up to people who were going pretty slow and they were death gripping the chain, trying to get past the spot. You just want to grab there? I'll go around you.
Cool.
Thank you.
In some spots, it was one person only. You couldn't go around them. It was too skinny in that area, and so you had to wait for them. But other spots where I could go around people, I definitely did, and it was interesting, the difference between their experience and my experience.
It was fun talking to people too while I was waiting, because a lot of people came up to the very same spot I made it to and were like, nope.
Right.
And they turned around. So
you do that and hit a point of difficulty or danger or whatever that confirms for you that you're not going to continue. And you got to witness that point for a lot of people. So. I knew I needed to get back to Megan, not leave her there by herself for super long. And I also wanted to record, so I was often recording with one hand, holding the chain every now and then with the other, and kind of running parts of it.
I bet you got some crazy looks.
I definitely got some crazy looks.
It's definitely strenuous.
The views at the top were amazing, but the journey is what really was awesome for me. I loved the climb. I loved the being close to the edge and the danger of it, and that's what made it worth it for me. I didn't spend very much time at the top. I was not wanting to leave Megan sitting down there by herself, bored and maybe a little concerned for me or for you. And so I got my shot, got my view, and then headed back.
I don't regret waiting one bit. I knew this hike was a definite no for me, and it hardly felt like I waited.
I've seen pictures of this hike before they implemented the permit system, and it is so crowded. I can't imagine doing it with that many people. Traction on this rock is great. It's nice not having to worry about whether your foot will stick. Pretty much the same view repeatedly, but it's an awesome view.
Would you hike Angel's Landing? Let us know in the comments. You came back in like half an hour, well, like 45 minminutes. It was quick.
I think from start to finish, it was maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, it was quick. I was passing most people that I encountered.
You can go ahead now. Oh yeah, you're going faster than us.
Thanks. Hello. Thanks.
Yeah, I just wasn't trying to squeeze past.
You're good where you're at. I'll go around ya.
We are 1,000.
Hi, darling. Oh. Did you look over the edge?
No.
You haven't yet?
I was still really nervous just sitting there, but I was very grateful that Jordan pushed just a little bit.
Yeah, she climbed up there. She might as well see the view.
And I did look over the edge and we got a great picture. Overall, this was still a really good experience for both of us. Felt like I conquered a little bit of Angel's Landing.
Got great view, good experience. Overall, highly recommend it.
Good in your food.
Right. Right, and I'm not even feeding it.
They know what's coming.
Right? Walter's Wiggle Butts.
Okay, we will jump it. There we go.
The mountain goats will help. Maybe a little bit. Part mountain goat, part weasel.
Part weasel.
Definitely part weasel.
Hi, Megan.
Can't even look at you right now.
14 people have died up there.
Yeah.
So you can't
You didn't want to be number 15.
You can't take this hike lightly. Yep. Come on, get out of there. You
I would
climbed
set it up.
all the way up there. That is crazy. Is that the end point? Yeah, that is the end
Pretty
point.
much, yeah.
Wow.
How was it?
Worth it. Definitely worth it.